everyone, we are in day 4. We will talk about today how Windows Phone navigate to another page and how do you pass parameters to your target page. And let's begin with opening Visual Studio for a new project. File, new project, a new Windows Phone application named Phone App 3. Okay, we'll choose operating system 8. This subject is pretty simple because it requires some codes, and you can support the go another page from page and to another page. So this is our main page. .xaml. I decided to change his page name text. Page 1. And I will create another page named page 2. Add new item. We'll add Windows Phone Portrait page. Page 1, okay. And I'll change its name. Yeah. Now we have 2 pages. And we'll some coding at main page.xaml.cs, and I want to add a application button, so I will add a button. When touch this button, I want to navigate to page 1. So I double click the button item and button click event forward, and I'll some codes. The Windows Phone for navigating use navigating service object. So we're coding navigate service object. Navigation service object use navigate method for navigating another page, and it requires a URI source. It's wanted a URI source. So it's very simple. You can see navigation service and navigate method goes to the another page. Our URI source like this new URI. It requires to navigate a relative path of our new page. So I'm copying some of codes like this. Yes, new URI, and what's the name of you wanted to navigate page? We wanted to navigate page 1, so I will change this name, page1.xaml. And URI kind is relative. What is the URI kind? URL kind, there are 3 URL kinds. Absolute, relative or absolute. When we use this relative kind, for example, relative kind is not fully complete, not fully referenced to the resource, because Windows Phone use runtime engine. So we need to use URI kind relative. What's the absolute path? absolute path is a complete reference to resource and fully, for example, like this .nettheory.com slash like blah blah blah, but relative kind like this, a forward slash article dot blah blah blah. So Windows Phone uses the runtime engine. We need to use really kind relative. Okay, and let's begin. Let's start the emulator and try this code. Another important point, you must correctly type your page that you want to navigate. Page vir.xaml, page 1.xaml. Okay. When we tap the button, we will navigate to page 2, page 1 and page 2. Okay. And also I talked about navigation servers. Push your navigation history to navigation stack for you. This is makes automatically by operating system, so you don't matter about it, and you can pop or you can see the history of your navigation events. Navigation servers support these us. Okay, and let's see how we pass the parameters to a resource page. So Windows Phone use query string for passing parameters one page to another. So I'll start it with question mark, and I'll start with a parameter name, which is matching on other resource target page. So our match with target page, and you use correctly your parameter names. For example, I want to pass an ID parameter like dynamically. I'll create an integer for sorry. Okay, I'll solve the error. Oh yeah. Delete the plus, and I'm deleting this character. Yes, it's okay. I'll pass an ID parameter on page main page.xaml to the page 1. So how can I get this parameter on page 1.xaml? Let's look. I'm just copying another project that I used before for getting parameters. It's getting parameters very simple. Also, you can get parameters on page loaded event or on navigated to event. So I want to use page loaded event. So let's for every event on our application load it. Yes, and we'll start getting parameter like this using query string. Query string returns always returns us a string type parameters. So we want to sometimes if you want to adding a getting a integer parameter, you can try parse method for this. Okay, let's show this on a message box to the user. Show. You don't need to make this try parse. I'm only showing you how you can convert a string to integer. So I'm just adding foo to string. Okay. We're starting our emulator. We must see for number on page 1.xml. Yes, we are on page 1. Page 2. I think we had a mistake about it. Okay. Oh yeah, cannot found exception. Yes, it's a good exception for learning important points for us. This mistake or reason of wrong query string named parameters. Remember that our parameter name called ID, but we use page 1.xml let. Name it let parameter. So this is not matching with our before parameters. So I will change it ID. You must use same names on your parameters. Let's check it. ID. Page 1.xml, it's ID. Okay. Let's try with this. Just starting an emulator. I think we will see correctly now. We are on page 1 and I'll tap the button. Yes, we can see 4 number. That's all. You can see it's pretty simple passing parameters one page to another and navigate to page to another resource page, and using URLs absolute or relative what's the differences there. You can learn I think you can learn these on this event. So this is all what I want to say to you. Thank you for watching.